Hello, hello. This your African diaspora teacher. Uh, it's been a long time I've been away from the camera and friends and folks, but I'm coming today in the spirit of Pan-Africanism as I listen to the closing remarks of the new AU chair in the person of the Senegalese President, His Excellency Macky Sall. The first thing I realized in his speech is how in somewhere around June he want to assemble his colleagues outside Africa to go and discuss the development agendas of Africa, whether it's on electrification, whatever he spelled out, is going to be outside Africa in the country of Belgium. Belgium has been the most notorious colonizer on the African continent, where King Leopold killed over 14 million people, depending on who you ask, of those numbers. Okay, but I don't know what Belgium has to do with our developmental needs. If Belgium really and King Leopold really needed to develop Africa, the king, the wicked king, the savage called King Leopold wouldn't have killed over 13 million people. But today, as we face so many challenges, we are going to assemble in Belgium to solve our problem of developmental needs. Honestly speaking, between Belgium or the AU, who is the wealthiest? And Africa, between Belgium and between EU and Africa, who is the wealthiest? We got the wealth. I'm not talking about paper money. You see, it's about time we get it right. We have the wealth. We have the wealth. Africa is the underwriter of the whole world economy. If you don't know that by now, then if you're an economist, if you're a finance minister, if you've been to the School of Economics, the London School of Economics, and you have not realized that, because they're not going to teach you that in London School of Economy. So if you are a finance minister, priding yourself because you went through the London School of Economy, and you are a finance minister in Nigeria, in Ghana, you are the Ngozi of Nigeria, who has been a economic minister in Nigeria and did a very bad work at it, but she has been rehired by the World Bank. What is her track record in Nigeria? But the World Bank or whoever put her in the as a head of a World Trade Organization didn't do a due diligence unless she's one of them. She has been employed based on her job at the helm of the finances in Nigeria under Goodluck Jonathan, where a lot of money got missing. But that woman has been given a new job as the WTO head in New York. Okay, if you have been that woman, if you are in a person of who I don't want to even mention names, a finance minister in Ghana, finance minister in Togo, finance minister in Gabon, and you have not realized that Africa is the underwriter of the whole world's economy, then you have not been taught anything in the schools that you probably pride yourself being through. Could be Liège in Belgium, could be a university of whatever in Germany. You have not been taught that. You see, we have all the money, we have the wealth. So if we want to plan something, if we want to develop Africa, and we want to meet, why can't you, Mr. Sally, why can't you assemble in Dakar? It's a beautiful city. Dakar is a beautiful city. Why can't you sell Dakar? Why Brussels? If anybody want to be our friend in a good spirit, not in the spirit of colonizing and taking all our wealth to build Paris, Brussels, England, London, and all the places, Frankfurt, Amsterdam, New York. If you want to be a good partner with Africans in their developmental needs and not a thieving colonizer, why can't you be humble to come to Africa? What about Abuja? What about Johannesburg? What about Lomé? What about Dhaka? What about Accra? What about even Harare? You know, we have so many beautiful islands around in Africa, which is African nations. What about Cape Verde, in the Cape Verde capital? So that these friends could come and deliberate with us in a good spirit of African development for the Africans, for the needs of our youth, come humbly and say, you know what, we want to help. But anytime we go to their country, their capitals, chances are they'll provide a conference hall. Chances are they'll provide free meal, free drinks. Chances are they may provide even the hotel for our some of our selected president, make them feel so important in their chateau, private chateau, with white teenagers. Yes, with white girls. White female. There's a reliable sources that said that's what they've been doing between ACP, African, Caribbean, Pacific nations, and the EU. Back then, when it used to be EEC, there was a reliable source that, you know, informed us that that is what they do. You know, when they were signing all those Lomé 1, Lomé 2, Lomé 3 in all these Pacific islands of Fiji, places like that, beautiful resorts where the EC will unleash young, out of college interns. They pack them in their dozens. They are the one who will be serving paper to our ACP ambassadors, and you know, with shirts with no bras on, where titties, you know, sticking out 45 like that. Yes, reliable sources told us that this is what the white people do. So our ambassadors don't go there with their wives, and they give them a paper like 200 pages. They don't have time to read them, and they just signed it because there was a party lineup at 5 p.m. in the evening where these young girls interact with these our ambassadors, and anything goes. Anything goes. The Europeans knew. Europeans would give them their mama, their wife, for anything. Okay? They will learn their wives for you for the night and go with other men. They don't care. They don't care about that. Okay? So chances are they're going to give some of our selected presidents beautiful chateau, castles, to spend their days in Brussels in or any European capital, and they will charter them with helicopter to the conference center anytime they are needed. These are the traps, you see. So the Senegalese president, who is the incoming AU chair for the next year, has already had a European plan for the continent. You know, telling his friends to assemble in July, whatever it is, for this climate change. We don't have nothing to do with climate change. And some developmental agenda for electrification. Why can't we talk about that on the African continent? Belgium don't have problem with electricity. They have free nuclear from Congo and from Niger. As a matter of fact, Belgium has the best electricity in the whole world. Every little corner, street, highway is littered with free electricity. Belgium, on the back of African resources. So they don't have, no problem for electricity. So why do we have to go and discuss our electricity needs with them? What is in for Belgium? You see, so now we can understand why certain people are lobbied to become the AU chair for the NERST, and we don't see anything. These people don't come and say, who was the one going, the outgoing one? I don't even know who was that person. What was his, what did he chop for the African continent? What are the development things that he put on? What are the achievements? No, they don't talk about achievement. What is the achievement? Before, so that the next person will say, you know what, based on this achievement, developmental achievement that my predecessor, has achieved, I'm here to double it more. No promises, no nothing. Do we remember that there was a video comment, a video clip by His Excellency Paul Kagame about how we usually go to Europe to discuss African problem, that we don't need to do that? I hope Paul Kagame will call his brother in Senegal and say, you know what, why can't you come to my city, Kigali, to discuss this? And if Europeans really, really want to help us develop something that they never did for the 100 years they've been in Africa as a colonizer, and 60 years they've been with so-called partner. You see? Who is this partner that he can develop? He been a partnership with you. He's developing and you are not developing, and you call him a partner. What kind of a partner is that? How can Europeans say they are partner with Ghana and we haven't seen anything that is helping our life? How can the Europeans say they are partner with the Congo and there's war? How can the Europeans say they are partner with Nigeria and we haven't seen anything? Everybody is running to England, the person who is in a partnership. Everybody's running to Belgium, the person who is in a partnership with us. Everybody is running to Paris, the person who is in a partnership. But nobody want to stay in their country, even though we have a partnership with somebody. If I'm a partner with you, is it not that we call win-win? If I'm in a partnership with you, we are running a business, I'm a partner, and I have to come on a bicycle. Nothing wrong being riding a bicycle. It will improve your overall health and your blood circulation, Then the other person is coming in Lincoln Continental, and we are partner. You see? How can you be a partner with Dangote and you working on food? You see? Or Kena Japan, who buys car every time and brag about his achievement on material things, and you hardly could eat. You see? Hi, Ken. How can you call yourself a partner to somebody who is doing 100% good and you doing just 1% of his 100%? What kind of partnership is that? You see, we should stop deceiving ourselves that we are a partner with Europeans, and everything that it is a slave master and a slave relationship. I'm sorry, 54 presidents of Africa. I'm sorry. You are all in a partnership of a master-slave relationship. They made you have some millions in the bank in Europe, in Switzerland, in Luxembourg, in Virgin Island. They want to make you feel like you are important. Some of you have your private jets, making you feel, but you know what? let me tell you the truth. Your paper money don't make these people respect you. And it has nothing to do with the color of your skin that they don't respect you. It has a lot to do with you have the wealth. The wealth is yours. And they are taking it for free. And they're giving you crumb. And you agree to that bullshit. That is the reason why they don't respect you. It has nothing to do with this color. This color is premium. No, people are dying to get this color. And the darker it is, the better. You see? So when I'm talking about they disrespecting you, don't quickly think, oh, because we are African. That ho, 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 ho. To be an African is a blessed thing. It's a blessing to be an African. To be a black man is a blessing. You are the cream of the cream that God has. You are the specimen of human being. So I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the disrespect that they have for you is because you are Mugu. This is what you have. You have this 5 things. And somebody's taking that thing from you and giving you this out of it. And you agree to it. For that reason, he will not respect you. For that reason, he's not respecting you. He makes you make some little money, few millions. Where is Mobutu? Mobutu used to in a documentary. I'll leave you with this. In a documentary, The African: Three Legacies by Alia Mazuri, aired in 1984 around there, or 1983 for BBC and PBS. In that documentary, Alia Mazuri stated that Mobutu. They asked Mobutu why he have to steal all this money. Yeah, that's the word, steal. How he have to embezzle all this money? Beautiful word though for stealing. Why he have to steal the people's money? Mobutu say, in Africa, if you have more money, you have respect. Yet in your mind, you think that money they've been giving you, the little bit they've been giving you out of this, will give you some respect. But in fact, it doesn't. All your millions you'll be getting from Buhari to whoever, your millions don't give you respect. You see, it make you a laughing stock because you got 100%, you got the resources, and you allow somebody to cut it away and give you few paper and allow you to turn his face around and allow you to, launder it. And you have a law called money laundering is against the law. You launder that money into Switzerland, Luxembourg, Virgin Island. They turn their face. You come in for 4 years and you become a billionaire, and they turn their face because they know what they are gaining from you, and you think they respect you. You go to their European nations, they give you places, high honor. You call it from full respect. You see. Upon all that money Mobutu stole, Mobutu's dead body has now returned to Dr. Congo, DRC, because Dr. Congo says, you go bury yourself in Zaire. They clear Zaire away, they clear the flag away, they do away with you. His dead body probably still in Morocco. You see, Congo just want to move on with the thief called Mobutu. And there are so many Mobutus around today. We can't even count them. Many of you are Mobutus. Many of you are just Mobutu. And it's just a matter of time. Many of you may not come to be buried in your countries because we know most of you retire, you'll be in Europe with your slave master. And when the people become aware and clever about your stealing, thievery ways, if you are buried, they will remove your skeleton and burn it. Yeah. So, His Excellency, President of Senegal, rethink about that conference. That conference, please, find a beautiful capital in Africa and call that conference. And if Europeans, so-called partners, development partners, really want to develop with us in a good spirit of Pan-Africanism, they are welcome to come. Other than that, you can give them the middle finger. Jagbatai.